what defined my leadership style, or what I took from parenting, um, that helped to define my leadership style, is when COVID hit in 2020. I was promoted to store director in October of 2019.
Mm.
And so I had about 4 or 5 months before COVID hit, and I was still trying to figure out me. I'm in this big store, I've got 100 plus employees. And yes, I'd managed before, but I hadn't had everything beyond me. And now we're in a pandemic. And then by May, the riots and the civil unrest happened. And,
Mhm.
our world in Minnesota was kind of like up in the air with everything that was
Absolutely.
going on. And not only going to work and working 12, 13, 14, sometimes 17 hours a day in that initial part of it, I was also going home and having to explain to my middle schooler at the time and my elementary student at the time why they couldn't go to school anymore, and why they were stuck at home, and why all of this was going on. And I really, really started to kind of put those two pieces together between home and work. And the biggest thing that I learned was I needed to be consistent across the board. I had to be consistent with my children and the message that I was sending them, and how I was behaving when I got home. Am I going to like be a wreck because I'm tired and I'm scared and all of this is going on? Or am I going to be consistent and steady and calm and patient, even though I may not feel that way? And I had to do that at work too, because you had 100
Absolutely.
plus people who were scared and everything, and we were tired, and they needed a leader who was consistent, who wasn't going to fly off the handle when they walked in the door, or you never knew what they were going to do when they turned around the corner. Steady, calm, and just a source of strength in uncertain times. And I can look back now from 6 years ago and say that really formed me as a leader. And it also formed me as a parent. It was a pivotal time in my children's life, and it was a
Wow.
pivotal time in my career. And those two kind of merged together, and I've tried to stay on that consistency